steps, the first of which is to collate all possible documents. Once that's done, you need to divide it into investments, assets, insurance, and liabilities. The family also needs to have the death certificate of the deceased handy along with the will.
Death certificate is the most important document before you approach any financial institution. Make sure to have at least a minimum of 20 copies, and deceased name should match the official document issued by the government.
In case there is no will, then the task is harder.
So how do you find out all the assets left behind when there is no will? Well, that's a huge problem nobody wants to get into, but there are ways you can track this information. The first step is to check your bank accounts, because almost all the transactions like your mutual fund SIPs, your redemptions, stock purchase or sale details, bank rates or dividend or FD interest, your EMIs, your insurance premium, almost everything is directly made out of your bank account. So scanning these documents closely will give you major information about all these financial transactions.
If this is an unfortunate case of a minor losing his or her parents, then the immediate step is to appoint an appointee.
An appointee has to be appointed. Appointees could be grandparents of the child, that means mother and father of the deceased, or if grandparents are not there, then brother or sister of the deceased, that means uncle and aunt.
Once all documents are in place, the transfer of names begins. In case of an insurance, a death certificate and a doctor's reports are required. For liabilities, a co-borrower who has been named in the will by the deceased will now have to repay the amount.
For the life insurance claim, a nominee or legal heir can submit death certificate, KYC related document like PAN card, Aadhaar card copy. In case nomination was not there, then a legal heir certificate, and they can claim the sum insured part.
Well, there is no right way of saying this. Grief and closure do not have a timeline. Unfortunately, documentation does. And thus you need to pay attention to what I'm going to say next. You need to stick to the stipulated timelines for your insurances, will, transfer of assets and liabilities. They range from 15 days to a period of 3 months. The further you delay it, the further you will have difficulties.